I've done all the work. You don't have to do it anymore. Okay? I'm going to discuss 3 kinds of sites today. The first kind of site is sites that are specific to correct English usage. So grammar, syntax, etc. Secondly, I'm going to be talking about sites that can give you game and activity ideas as well as materials. In this class, we're mostly going to focus on adult students, but in the handout, I have a lot of resources for kids too. Thirdly, we're going to be talking about sites that can be used directly in the classroom to enhance learning. Websites you can open during class if you have internet, which I doubt, or save the website to your computer. You can use them directly with your students, again, mostly for adult students. So first, we're going to talk about sites specific to correct English usage. A very good teacher once told me last year, one of my college professors, if you don't know the answer to a question that a student asks you, tell him or her, "You're really smart. That's tomorrow's lesson. I'll get back to you because I don't want to take up too much time right now." Okay, this works only maybe once. But if a student really asks you a question that stumps you, you can do this. The only problem is you actually have to go home and research the stuff you don't know. It behooves you to do that, otherwise you're not smarter than the student. The student can go research it himself or herself. So I'm going to give you websites here that you can find grammar and syntax and idiom issues like that. Websites that can help you refresh the stuff that you probably haven't studied since 11th grade. Okay? This is probably not my favorite section of the presentation because I know not all of you love grammar. I'm starting to like it more, especially because of websites like the following website. This is Grammar Bites. Okay? Now, for most of these websites, I haven't included a URL on here. I don't want you to waste time having to write them down. They're all in your handout. Okay? So don't worry about writing them down. Everything is here. This website, though, I have put the URL just because it's funny.
Is that one word?
The URL is www.chompchomp.com. So you can't forget it. Think of the gorilla chomping on whatever gorillas eat. Children. This is a really good website for advanced and maybe some intermediate students. As you'll see from an activity we're going to do in about 2 or 3 minutes, it's pretty advanced. You can use it yourself to test your own grammar. You can also bring it to class to test your students. We have different sections of this website. I have only 4 of them here. There's about 10 sections. I'm going to start with the terms dictionary. If a student asks you, for example, what is an abstract noun? And you don't know, you tell them, very smart. That's tomorrow's lesson. And then you go home and you click on abstract noun here, which is the example I used, or just the terms, and you can find the answer. And we'll come back to exercises, handouts, and tips and rules later. The abstract noun. So again, this is a tiny part of the really long and complete explanation that Grammar Bites offers you. By the way, this website is written completely by linguists. So there's no mistakes on it, except maybe a typo here and there, but I haven't found any, and I've used this for a year. So an abstract noun, it tells you a definition, and it gives you pictures to help you understand better. If you have visual learners, this is a really good website. For me, it really helps. An abstract noun is a noun you can't see, can't hear, can't smell, can't taste, and can't touch. You can't use the 5 senses. It's an abstract noun, like happiness. Okay? This glossary probably has about 800 grammar terms in it. Everything you can think of. I can't think of something that's not in here. But some of the explanations are relatively long. Later I'll give you websites with shorter, easier explanations for younger students. Okay, here is the rules section. I don't want you to remember this because I think it's pretty useless. But some students who are taking the TOEIC might ask you, Jeremy, how do you use lay and lie? How do you conjugate lay and lie? Which one is which? What does each of them mean? And here, I've actually used this, that's why I put it on here. That I always confuse lay and lie. Here you have the solution. Although, the solution is after this section, so you'll actually have to go to chompchomp.com to find it. Partly because I couldn't explain it to you. Okay, exercises. This is the fun part. We're actually going to be playing these exercises. So I'm going to need a volunteer. Christoph,
Second row.
So here's your marker. Be careful with all the wires. So, Christoph, why don't you read the sentence? There's a mistake in the sentence. Why don't you read it first, and then put your answer to correct the underlined part, and I'll check your answer in a second.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Nobody knows that eating chocolate broccoli muffins is a good way to provide their bodies with vitamin C.
So their bodies is wrong. Do you know the answer, Christoph? Yeah.
Okay, nobody knows that.
Let's concentrate on nobody. Is nobody singular or plural?
His, her.
Their body.
So,
His, her.
No, their.
His.
5 seconds. Do something new.
No.
5, 4, 3,
Their body.
2, 1. Okay, it's his or her body. Or you could put its body, that's very strange, or one's body or something like that. But very good try. I think what you did do is you changed bodies to body, which is part of the, you understand where the problem is, which is 90% of the answer. But you still fail. No, I think we should give Christoph a round of applause. So, okay, so his or her body is the answer. I don't need to get too much into why it's that way. I think you guys can look it up yourselves because I want to keep moving with this presentation. But I really like these. The exercises section has 20 different kinds of exercises. Each different kind of exercise has 20 steps. So you have 400 or more because they keep adding stuff and removing stuff. So you can check back. They update this website very often. Lastly, we're going to go to another exercise with this website. I need another volunteer.
Lee.
Who?
Lee.
Oh.
Marie?
Lee.
Oh, okay, yeah. Lee. Give Lee a round of applause. Okay, so again, you're going to choose the answer from A, B, C, or D. You can go ahead and write A, B, C, or D in the whole. Go ahead and read the sentence first. Where blank the earrings that I left by the bathroom sink? Oh no, that stupid cat has swatted them down the drain again.
Where is?
What?
Is.
D, where are the earrings? Okay, let's check. Correct. D. So when you click here, it's going to give you yes or no. I clicked the wrong one first to show you that it could be a no. Thank you very much, Lee.